Okay, so let's talk about the one famous game that has come out, Modern Warfare 2, on the PlayStation Open Beta currently. As I'm speaking, it is out, but there's a lot of issues with it, and I'm sure everyone knows that. Not everybody right now has access to the beta, only PlayStation players. Sorry, PC, Xbox, everyone like that. It's a lot of fun though. Can't wait for your turn. But I just want to talk about some of my thoughts on the beta because it's not bad. I definitely enjoy the game. It has a lot of Modern Warfare 2019 feels. However, just like pretty much every other beta, there are flaws that I have noticed that a lot of other people seem to either have the same problem or have never experienced it. Now, these problems consist of pretty much everything regarding classic Modern Warfare 2019 issues. One of the biggest ones, definitely for me, is the spawns on the map. My goodness, I can't even tell you the amount of times people have spawned behind me. It's mostly in domination, it seems. There's no singular spawn flag in domination. I've had several games where I'm just getting pretty much destroyed because people are spawning behind me and there's no select spawn, which of course it's a beta, hopefully time will fix that, but right now it's not looking good in that category. This, however, does not mean it can't be fixed. It can definitely be fixed. They're probably going to fix it. Maybe if it's going off of Modern Warfare 2019, it's they never changed that. The spawns in there were pretty bad as well. One of the biggest examples I'd like to give, if you're comparing this game to, say, Black Ops 3 Nuketown, for example. Nuketown, there was always a little back alley that the spawns could be at, and people would spawn there if you have the flag, no matter what, unless somebody was inside of that little box, which I feel like is something that Modern Warfare 2 2022 is missing heavily, is every single spawn, no matter if you have the flag, you could be anywhere near the flag, you have complete line of sight of all the spawn of the enemy team, which causes obviously a lot of rotation to happen, and it's probably just the maps, but there's never a time where I have a spawn flag for a whole map. It's ridiculous. However, stepping away from the negatives of spawn points and domination for a little bit, I definitely really enjoy the gunplay. The guns feel like they're guns instead of, say, Nerf guns or BB guns. They're chunky, they feel like you're actually shooting an actual firearm. They did really good in that category, and I'm glad they went with this direction of weaponry, because now you can choose your receivers to the guns, which leads to other guns, and you have to level those up to get attachments for those receivers. It's amazing. I could definitely tell you the way they went with the gunsmith is top tier. Now, that's obviously not to say that there aren't flaws. There's a couple visual bugs that are going on right now. One that I've experienced is if you reload and lay down at the same time, your clip will come out of your gun magically with no hands and stuff like that. But again, it's a beta. These things will probably be fixed in the full release, hopefully, along with the spawns. I'm really emphasizing the spawns because they've been absolutely kicking my ass all open beta so far. It's ridiculous. Now, let's take a step into the deep end of things, the most controversial talk of Modern Warfare 2022 right now, and that is the perk system. If you don't know, the perks, essentially you start with 2 perks and you have to earn your other 2 throughout the match. I am a fan of this because it's a change from the typical Call of Duty, here's your 3 perks, go play the game. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I definitely think it could, I think the perk selection's a bit weird, but I definitely like it because it's new, it's different. A lot of people don't like it because, oh, I can't have my ghost at the beginning of the match. I like it because it's different and you have to earn it. At least they realized, we've messed with everything else. We've messed with the engine, we've messed with the guns, we've messed with the maps, we've messed with everything except for the perks. We've even messed with the kill streaks. we haven't touched perks at all. Let's give them a little shake-up. Now, the open beta doesn't obviously allow you access to everything, but the guns that they have, as you can see here, I'm using an AK-74U. It's amazing. I love it. It feels phenomenal, along with the M4, of course, and the receiver version of it being the civilian mode M4, having 10 rounds in the mag. Amazing guns. Unfortunately, they put guns in that you can't access right now without using a preset class, or you can't access at all. One of those, I believe, being the Joker. I don't think you can access it at all, unfortunately. I would have loved to play with the Javelin in this beta, but the maps wouldn't really work with it anyway. Now, obviously, the beta's good. I'm enjoying it. But one of the biggest things that's definitely kicking my ass is SBMM, as always. Which, on SBMM, the topic, there have been leaks saying that SBMM is getting a big change, and there are going to be implementation of bot lobbies to better kind of distribute people that are either new to the game or just haven't had much of a skill improvement over Call of Duty games. I definitely really like the idea. It's just, we're gonna have to see if they implement it, and when they do, if it's any good at all. I can definitely say, though, disregarding SBMM, it should be very interesting to see how the full game plays out. Hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully they don't mess anything up. It seems to be an improvement from Modern Warfare 2019, but regardless of how much of a copy it actually is, it should still, by any means, be better just off of the gunplay alone, and the gadgets, and the score streaks as well. It's just, it all smooths together as a nice, good game so far, and it's just the beta. It's not even the full game yet. However, moving back to the SBMM topic, we actually have some leaks here in August that actually say that coming changes are supposed to happen. I hope so. There's going to be bot pools, along with the fact that they have stated that lobbies disbanding after matches is forced to stay, which I think is it's kind of cliche that essentially holds SBMM together as a whole, or so they've said. Now, with these changes, it's pretty obvious that they're gearing towards a lot of newer players, or players that have not had a good time playing Call of Duty before, and maybe they want to try again this game. But ultimately, they're just trying to expand their player base, while at the same time losing a lot of their veteran players, because they're just kind of leaving them in the dust, which I don't know what their business idea is with that, but I guess we'll see how it turns out. Other than that, though, I'm definitely really excited to see how this game turns out. The beta was pretty fun. This will probably be posted the day the beta is going away for a little bit, but all I can say is, from the beta and the few guns that I've used, the guns feel really good, the gameplay feels really good. I like all the field upgrades. I've done some executions, and they're funny. I like that they're focusing executions to be a lot more comedy based now. It's something we definitely needed. Other than that, though, I guess we just wait and see how this game turns out. 2019 is another remake here. Hopefully it doesn't put the past title to shame, that's for sure. But other than that, I have a little bit of gameplay here, an extra minute of gameplay, so I'm just going to leave that running, and it's pretty much all my thoughts on the new Modern Warfare Open Beta. Maybe next time I play the beta, whenever it comes around again, it'll be better. But until then, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Objective Bravo is compromised. Get me control shot. Throwing drill charge! We've lost Alpha. Flash grenade! I've got your back. charge out! We're taking Bravo. We control Bravo. Friendly UAV on station. Activating drill charge! Throwing shock stick! Securing objective Charlie. Changing back! Objective Charlie secure. Reloading! Flash incoming! Ready to deploy. Requesting recon flyover. We control 2 objectives. Copy. UAV is on station. Recon